Unapologetic, ain't scared to be free. Not turning in the flesh now. No, it's the G-spot. Unapologetic, not scared to be free. Not turning in the flesh now. No, it's the G-spot. Ain't scared to be free. Not turning in the flesh now. No, it's the G-spot. Unapologetic, not scared to be free. Not turning in the flesh now. No, it's the G-spot. Ain't scared to be free. Not turning in the flesh now. No, it's the G-spot. Unapologetic, not scared to be free. Not turning in the flesh now. No, it's the G-spot. Ain't scared to be free. Not turning in the flesh now. No, it's the G-spot. Unapologetic, not scared to be free. Not turning in the flesh now. No, it's the G-spot. What's the deal? 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 I want to give a shout out to everybody who ever made it, who made it to the G-spot, you know, checking in with us for this evening. You know, today, I want to give everybody a chance to check in and, you know what I'm saying? You know, it's a crazy day today, y'all. You know what I mean? My Facebook people, giving y'all a shout out. You know what I'm saying? Thank y'all for coming and checking on in with your homeboy Vic G. Today I got some topics I want to talk about. Uh, some serious things going on. Some serious things going on. My topic today, before I get all caught up in everything that's going on, my topic today is brotherhood, and that's been my topic for a minute. I've been thinking about, you know, getting people to connect with the brotherhood aspect of the importance of brotherhood, the importance of brotherhood itself. You know, many of us go to jail to get brotherhood. You know what I mean? You know, before I get all heavy though, I don't want to get all heavy. I'm about to get all heavy on y'all today. It's too much death going on. Somebody got to speak about it. The OGs got to speak up. Me being an OG in this game, I know I have to, speak my 2 cents. Even though people don't want to hear it sometimes, it is very necessary. Well, before I go any further, I want to give a shout out to all my sponsors, GPD, major shout out to GPD, Green Boy Music, you know what I'm saying? G Spot Podcast, BMU, and all my people out there, my brothers that are able to catch me in this divine time that we living in. Man, my topic today was brotherhood, and it's very ironic that you know, uh, another one of our great uh, little kings, um, they didn't make it, and what transpired is he was trying to defend his people and ended up getting caught up in the crossfire. You know what I'm saying? You know, uh, basically living out the very example of what I'm talking about when I say brotherhood. You know, my brother's keeper. You know what I mean? Today, y'all, you know, how important is brotherhood? Let's talk about that. How important is brotherhood? You know, how important is having the man aspect of things? You know what I'm saying? How important is that for a young man, for a young child? You know, asking how important is manhood or brotherhood or mannishness to be around your young king or you know what I'm saying, your children. How important is that? That's like asking how important is water to the structure of the family, you know. And I don't want to get back off into the structure aspects, but I want people to think about brotherhood. Brotherhood is it's one of the things that got me here. You know, just touching on the topic that I was talking about, I started to tap into. Uh, many of us go to jail to get that brotherhood. You know, to be able to be around other men. A lot of us think that that's the most important thing to do is to go go to jail. That's a stamp of approval. You going to jail and you know actually living out. Being able to go to jail and survive that shit. Many of us don't make it out. You know, uh, but brotherhood is It's over important. It's super important to the 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 whole mentality. You know, how is it that you expect so much out of a man or a young man when he had no example to show him? You know what I mean? That's tough. You know what I mean? It's tough. So where is he supposed to get his examples? y'all want a whole lot out of us when we didn't have a whole lot of guidance. We had to figure this shit out along the way. You know what I mean? Like, that's serious. That's serious. Put us out here in this cold world. Nobody understands you. It's left up to you to piece this shit out and figure your way out, navigate your way through this shit. How important is it to have somebody that has lived a little bit and able to guide you and help you to suggest you to, you know, to a different place, a place that maybe they didn't have to go through because, you know, you have a little bit of guidance from somebody who, you know, has experienced life. You know what I mean? Like, hey, how important is it that we run into somebody that can lead us through and show us the way? You know, it's crazy. The expectations that is put upon a black man just to be able to provide for you, protect you. You know what I mean? It's a lot we need to know. We can't just jump into that role without uh, some sort of understanding. So tonight, 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 we gonna talk about it, and we gonna talk about the fact that, you know, our young brothers is being killed because ain't nobody showing them the way. Nobody's showing them the way. It's a recipe for disaster, man. To give these young guys millions of dollars and no example to show them how to put their money in the right places, not on your neck, build the future. You know what I mean? Like, hey, wow, it's a lot we expect out of a young man. And we don't go to school to get this education. We don't go to who's teaching us. Guess where we get our information from to be able to go through life and navigate through life and just to get to the point of being able to have a family. Brotherhood. That's who give us the game. That's who give us the game. Brotherhood. You know what I mean? I played football, basketball, baseball. You feel me? Did it all. Athletic. I ain't gonna say I was the best at all of them, but the people that was good and what we considered the best, they respected me. So I put it down to me. You know what I mean? I put it down. And a lot of them can't question what I did. Nobody can question that. You know what I mean? But hey, without me playing football, basketball, baseball, you know what I'm saying? Finding out who I can get along with, who I can't get along with, who I vibe with, who I don't vibe with. You know what I mean? You gotta figure that shit out. You gotta figure that out. Who the crazy motherfucker? Who you can't trust? Who you can't bring to the house? You gotta figure all that out. You know what I mean? Shout out to Miss Friends. But I just want to just say to everybody, we expect a lot out of our young men. You know what I mean? With no guidance. And those who make it through, hey, you got to get them the kudos. You got to get them the pat on the back, the shout outs, the parties. You know what I mean? Because they fighting through principalities that if you're not a man, you ain't gonna understand it. Shout out to my brother Abdul Muhammad, brother Dez. But you're not gonna understand it. If you're not a man, having to go to school and I mean simple things like go to the corner store. You know what I mean? Just go to the corner store. Your whole life can be over with. The blink of an eye. I'm just saying we expect a lot out of them with no game. Where they getting the knowledge from? The rap songs? Shout out to the OGs, the ones that's giving the game in the rap now. Because the new G's ain't telling them nothing but how to get high. You know, I ain't gonna lie. We got few of the good rappers out there that I do respect. You know what I'm saying? And guess what? Migos was one of them young rappers that I like. I liked them young guys. The Baby, you know what I'm saying? I even like Thug, you know what I mean? I was raised on the hip hop. I can't help it. I'm gonna love it. To the day I ain't here no more. You know what I mean? That's just how it's gonna go. But without the brotherhood, I don't know where I would be. Without, you know, I came from a group, an R&B group. You know what I mean? Hit home scoop. That's what we called each other. Three from the soul. You hear me? When it was time to fight, hey, we cleared shit out. Hey, I ain't gonna lie. We was a group that, hey, hey, you want to fight us? That may not be what you want to do. You see some singing niggas, you thinking we soft. We actually know how to fight. And whatever else you want to do, we can do that too. But without that brotherhood, I don't know what I would be. I don't know where I would be. You know what I'm saying? Because of my affiliations with certain people, I think that kind of protected me in my life. You know what I mean? So I can definitely say, as an OG, you hear me? That without brotherhood, I don't know what I would be. I don't know where I'd be. Because it was brothers that showed me when it was time for me to get a dose of knowledge itself. Shout out to brother Dez. Hey, my brother Dez, Abdul Muhammad, hey, what he did, he spent money on educating me, help educate me. You know what I'm saying? I had a little dose of knowledge, but it was his brotherhood mentality and the love for me to come through and say, you know what? I want to enlighten my brother. We've already had intense conversations. So I guess he figured, hey, you know what? He ain't no dummy, and he owned a few things. So he just bought me a few things to sharpen my tool. You know what I mean? And I'm glad. I'm glad of that. That's another example of brotherhood. G-Spot Podcast. The BMU stands for Black Man Unite. So yeah, I'm gonna unite with y'all on some sexual shit. We gonna talk nasty, on this podcast. But right now, it ain't even a nasty time. Like, it is a nasty time, but not that type of nasty. We got young brothers out here dying, no direction, nobody to tell them nothing. So I had to go live this time, man. I had to, man. You know what I mean? Rest in peace. And a major my condolence to the Migos and, you know what I'm saying, Takeoff and his family. And it's just a sickening time right now, man. It's real hard to be happy. You know what I mean? It's real hard to be happy. You know what I mean? This young man, a magic young man, beautiful young man, young millionaire, stripped from his family, from his legacy. And I think it's a sad case. And it's not only happening in Houston and in Atlanta and LA and New York. When we gonna figure it out? When are we gonna figure it out? This royal blood we losing. You hear me? I don't think y'all hear me. This shit kind of bring tears in my eyes, man. You know what I mean? We keep killing each other, man. And it's okay, huh? I'm almost desensitized. Till I realize, you know what? These young guys, my son is from Atlanta. You know what I mean? He played on the same football fields as these young guys right here that we talking about. Yeah, I know what y'all say. Yeah, I look good to have a son that age, but I got a son that age. I got kids that age. So it's important to me to spread some sort of awareness and knowledge and remind somebody about these young guys, how beautiful, how good we got it to have examples of ourselves. How dope is it to look at a fucking reflection of yourself? You can see the weak shit in you and correct it in them. Brotherhood is just as important as manhood, just as important as fatherhood. They all go together. But we killing each other, man. And we thinking that shit is live, man. When I say weak and whack, and there may be some old terms, man, I'm an OG, man. I don't know what the new terms is. I don't give a fuck. But what I do care about is we killing each other. We killing each other. These black and brown babies going to school and have to worry about making it home. No sense of nobody sticking together. It's every man for their damn self. Don't touch my kid. Leave my kid alone. You don't want nobody to even protect your kid. Whoop your kid's ass when your kid is dead wrong. I don't know whether to teach my kid to fucking keep a gun with him or not. That's what I battle with. Teach your kid not to kill my kid. God damn, man. It's serious out here, man. Well, here we go at the G spot. And let me cool down. Cause I'll be getting, especially when we dying, man. What they say, it hit different. It hit different. No, it hurt different. Cause I'm tired of seeing us dying, bro. I'm tired of seeing us dying. Are you? It's a young guy a month dying now. Not alone not only the rappers, not only is it our young millionaires dying out here. I got few young G's and then died just this week. And I'm hearing they dying, but I ain't hearing the reasons. So when you don't hear the reason, there probably ain't none. You probably creating one. But that's what we do. We don't care about each other, man. Fuck that nigga, man. He ain't shit to me. Damn. Damn. But when is it gonna get better? Well, look, I feel like it's my job to say something. So I'm gonna say something. It is what it is. When it's my time, it's my time. Guess what? It ain't gonna be no easy. It ain't gonna be no easy win. But I'm gonna say what I gotta say. I'm gonna get it off my chest because it's something that's bigger than me that need to hear this. And that's these youth. We are in a place we've never been before. We've never been here before. There's never been a time like this. This many millionaires at one time. This many billionaires at one time. But we can't come back to the neighborhoods and do something for the young little guys that's out here. And you know it's fucked up, but you got billions of dollars and you ain't coming back. All you can do is sit back and look at this shit and add to it. All I say is shit. If you doing 50%, if you doing 100% of bad, you gotta fucking meet us halfway and do some sort of good for these young cats, man. How about that? How about that? Come back and get these little guys some jobs, man. Y'all doing so good, huh? You rather ride around in these fly ass cars and shit, and a nigga rob your dumb ass, and you trying to figure out why? Cause you just doing your thing and you looking good, but you ain't did shit for nobody else, bro. Give them the game. Give them something. And I know everybody ain't gonna like it. It's my job to make you uncomfortable. And I don't fear nobody, so it don't matter what's gonna happen to me. Hey, the Most High got me. My ancestors got me. The ones that's been protecting me all this time. You know, when I had bullets going through my body, motherfucker want to X me out and kill me because I want to protect my family. Little young guy pull out a 50 cal and shoot me two times. Yeah, they keep watching out for me. Because I'm doing something right. Maybe part of it is giving this game like I'm supposed to give to these young guys. Something that most of you niggas won't do. Y'all complain about what they ain't doing and how fucked up they is, but you niggas is too scared to say something to them. How the fuck is you niggas, how are y'all afraid to talk to these young kids? Yeah, we was little bad motherfuckers too. That's how I know how to deal with them. I was a little bad motherfucker running around here fucking up shit too. I don't know what to tell y'all. I do know that, I want the future to be a little bit brighter than what the fuck is showing me right now. I had this conversation with my son. I said, what's so crazy, son, is y'all fucking get into it with somebody. I've had an experience. I explain it to you like this. I've had experiences with people where I've gotten into it with a motherfucker. We didn't came to blows. We used to say we didn't move some furniture. We done moved some furniture around in this motherfucker. Yeah. We done did all that, right? Years go by, and I see this guy again. And we go fuck around and go have a drink, you know what I mean? Chop it up. Motherfucker be like, man, you a real guy. Yeah, I don't know how to be no other way. Y'all get into it with a motherfucker, and it's over with. Step on my shoes, I'ma kill you. Get at my girl, I'ma kill you. I ain't trying to be funny. The women I started out with, I'm not with them right now. What if I'd have killed somebody over one of these females that I was with? That shit don't add up, do it? Right now, man, I'm gonna take me a little commercial break because I'm just trying to register all this shit, man. When we gonna stop dying? Are we gonna finally figure it out? You know what I mean? Hopefully, Farrakhan gone and finish out. You know what I'm saying? Elijah Muhammad's dream and gone and get that land down in Georgia and gone and finish it out so we can have somewhere to go. Because that's the only hope we got, for real. It's got to be somebody as powerful as that. Y'all so scared to go to jail, man. Some of that shit, that might be some of the best place for some of you motherfuckers, man. For real, I ain't gonna even hold you. Shout out to goddamn Charleston White, goddamn. Sometimes he don't be all fucked up. He be saying some shit. But we need help, man. And I don't know what's gonna trigger it, because with each death, I'm numb, man. I'm numb. But yeah, man. Shout out to Takeoff, the Migos, PMB, Nip, Pop, Tupac, and all the other soldiers that died over foolishness. I'm gonna take a break, man.
Hi, my name is Jessica Sheely, founder and CEO of GPD Creative Agency. GPD Creative Agency assists small businesses and nonprofit organizations to create a professional and high-converting digital presence through brand strategy and user experience design. Studies show that 80% of consumers will begin their research online before researching a product or service. 94% of consumers will judge an organization's credibility by its website design. After a tumultuous year in 2020, digital traffic is at an all-time high. And as a small business, it is important that your front door represents you well. I invite you to book a discovery call with us so that we may learn more about your business and the strategic goals you wish to accomplish. Visit us on the web at www.createwithgpd.com. Hi, my name is Jessica Sheely, founder and CEO of GPD Creative Agency. GPD Creative Agency assists small businesses and nonprofit organizations to create a professional and high-converting digital presence through brand strategy and user experience design. Studies show that 80% of consumers will begin their research online before researching a product or service. 94% of consumers will judge an organization's credibility by its website design. After a tumultuous year in 2020, digital traffic is at an all-time high. And as a small business, it is important that your front door represents you well. I invite you to book a discovery call with us so that we may learn more about your business and the strategic goals you wish to accomplish. Visit us on the web at www.createwithgpd.com.
Ain't scared to be free. Not turn her in the flesh now. No, it's the G-spot. Unapologetic. Not scared to be free. Not turn her in the flesh now. No, it's the G-spot. run the relationship and we can find out whose duties is whose, I think everything will work out. It'll work out. It'll work out. Ain't scared to be free. Not turn her in the flesh now. No, it's the G-spot. Unapologetic. Not scared to be free. Not turn her in the flesh now. No, it's the G-spot. I wouldn't mind a little chiming in on the conversation, but I don't know if I'm going to get that tonight. So I know people don't really want to really talk about that shit, you know? I brought something to, I said this to my son. I said, you know, usually people don't want to get woke up. I hate to be woke up, me personally. I hate it. Fucking despise it. Wake me up. And then most of the time you wake you up. You know, what the hell you wake me up like that for? You know what I mean? And it made me jump up and I'm ready to kick some ass. So I know how I feel to be asleep, right? And don't want to be woke up. I know how I feel. Who wants to be woke? And if you wake me up, I'm going to kick your ass. Well, that's the mentality that we get. That's the mentality that we in right now. I'm just trying to figure out, what do we do? What do we do? Well, to me, focus on some sort of brotherhood. You know what I'm talking about? Hold on one second. Focus on this brotherhood, right? So that we can be in a better place. You know what I'm saying? Maybe at some point we'll get through. Maybe one day we'll see it. Maybe one day we'll figure it out. But it ain't looking good. I mean, how many more got to die before we actually get it? You know what I mean? How many more? How many more? Can anybody out there tell me? How many more gonna die before we finally get it? It's important that I continue to speak my piece. You know, we got some fun times coming though. You know, I gotta entertain my brotherhood and my and the other side of me, the female side, because you know we got both sides. You know, mans, we got both sides. I like ladies, so have some entertainment stuff, entertaining things for the ladies. It's coming around. Matter of fact, it's one of the days is gonna be coming up this Friday. It's called Freak Friday. Freak Fridays. Freak Fridays. And I'll show you what it's about. You know what I'm saying? The G spot. Where all G's is welcome. We're gonna talk about it, man. It's unfortunate that I couldn't come in with a happy thing today. Brotherhood. I was gonna do something different. Have a whole lot of my brothers on and talk about it, but I don't even want to do that. I don't even want to do that right now. It's too much death going on, man. And we need to be the pioneers that's going to show these young guys the way. Show them the way. It's my job. You feel me? It's your job. It's our job as a community to finally figure this shit out. Or where do we go from here? We're done. Know what I'm talking about? Done. I don't want that type of future. Know what I'm saying? Why is it that these young guys is dying at an alarming rate? It's all part of an agenda. What's up with the conscious rappers? That shit ain't go down with them. It didn't go down. I ain't saying they ain't fight, but it was a cooler. You can go to any neighborhood, you ain't gonna get, you know what I'm saying? Maybe we getting out of hand, man. Maybe we gotta balance it out. Well, here at the G spot, we're gonna speak about brotherhood, fatherhood, manhood. Know what I'm saying? Here at the G spot. So they can at least, if they want to log on and check their big homie out, they can check me out. Got something for them, something they can hear. But yeah, man, love each other, man. You know what I'm saying? It's all right to big each other up. It's okay to give each other props. It's okay. It's okay. You are your brother's keeper. It's crazy because we see the females dying, the brothers dying, everybody dying, babies dying, the mamas dying, everybody dying. Well, I'm ready for this movie to stop, bro. You ever been on a ride and you was ready to get off that motherfucking ride, but it just kept going? That's how I feel about this life. I'm ready to get off this ride. I'm ready to get off this ride. You know what I mean? Like, I'm ready to get the fuck off. But all right. Enough preaching. Shout out to Green Boy. Shout out to GPD. Shout out to all my brothers and sisters out there, my family. You know what I mean? I love everybody. You know what I mean? I'm going to keep this going. And I'm going to keep this going. And I'm going to keep this going. Because I ain't got nobody else. So give yourself a round of applause. Give me a round of applause. Thank you. I appreciate you. Come back and see me, though. You feel me? It's got serious because life is serious, y'all. Give me something funny to talk about then. Oh, I heard Mary J came to Cincinnati and fucked it up. You know what I mean? I ain't even want to go because I ain't want to take nobody out and chance of fucking. It's a riot going on out here, man. I don't know, man. Shit crazy out here, man. But I ain't gonna hide. You will see me. Come check your brother out, man, at the G-Spot, man. It's much love to y'all, man. You hear me? Tune in next week, next Wednesday. Holler at your big homie. See what I'm talking about, man. I got a couple other things I need to talk to y'all about. And also tune in this Friday. Got some real freaky for everybody who's freaky a little bit. We're going to talk about some things. Until then, rest in peace. Take off. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully ain't nobody that died by the time I got off this live, brother. But rest in peace. Salute to the family from the G-Spot. Peace.
Unapologetic, yeah. Not scared to be free, yeah. Not turning in the flesh now. It's the G-Spot. Unapologetic, ain't scared to be free. Not turning in the flesh now. It's the G-Spot. Unapologetic, not scared to be free. Not turning in the flesh now. It's the G-Spot.